there we go. How you all doing, everyone? I've had a busy day. It's been a good day, but it's been a busy day. Welcome back to the farm. Yeah, we'll get to that later. Where even were we? So, a couple of things. Last week's Farming Sim stream, I wasn't aware at the time, but apparently Twitch crashed out on me about half an hour, well, 20-ish minutes, something like that, before the end of the stream. And I also ran out of hard drive space midway through the stream, so I actually don't have a copy of last week's stream, which is why you aren't seeing it on YouTube. Not the end of the world. These things happen. Basically, I bought some fields, and as you can see, we now have quite a considerable amount of field space. So 4 and 7, these two fields up here, are the ones that I bought. And then we have our other fields, of course. I also bought not this machine, but this machine. We actually have a crop of, if I'm not mistaken, is it beets? I think it's beets, wasn't it? Yes, we have a crop of red beets that was planted before we bought the field. So I thought to myself, may as well keep it. We'll find something to do with those beetroot, even if it's to just sell them. And you may also notice that I now have precision farming installed. Yes. It took them long enough. I know it didn't come about in 22 for quite some time, but I didn't know about it at that point in time, you know. So I had been waiting for precision farming to drop for quite a while. And as you can see, I've already bought the field data that I need for these fields. So we actually do know how things are, and seemingly our nitrogen, our fertilizer levels are good, but our pH is terrible. So I've actually started doing some liming, but we don't have enough lime. so I hope that I have. Oh yes, I have a good amount of lime here, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy some more, because we're going to start today by dropping as much lime as we possibly can. I'm going to buy probably a good 3 lots of that. Yeah. We'll head down to the store and restock. So yeah, we're going to start off today by liming up the fields, getting the pH levels sorted for our precision farming, and then we'll just see where things take us. We've not got any definitive plans for today. If we can actually get onto a harvest later on, that would be superb. So we'll see how we get on with that. Yeah, we'll see how we get on, because we have a lot of field space here to coat in lime, and hope that we can get it done reasonably quickly. Expecting it to be ultra fast, but you know, reasonably quickly would be good. There's tram lines in that field. That definitely must be part of a new update or something. Excuse me, everyone. That was unexpected. Yeah, I've not seen the AI leaving tram lines like that in fields before. So just got to make sure I get the lime, not the fertilizer. notice field, and I will then bring the truck over and pick up the rest of the stuff. Should have enough lime here for three full refills of this tool, perhaps, maybe, something like that. We'll see. We shall see. That's one. Right. Yeah, in terms of our harvests, I think our grass is going to be ready soon, but I think it's going to be our oat fields that are, oh no, our wheat fields? I think it's wheat fields that are going to be next line for next in line for harvest. Come on now. There we go. Perfect. Right. Get this guy into the nearest field, and then we will, as I said, we'll go and grab our little van, and we'll come over and collect as much lime as we can squeeze onto it. Start higher. Perfect. He's on his way. Now, where did I leave my little truck there? That. Great well, signpost. This thing is far too quick. Far too quick for its own good. Not to mention it's raining right now. Slippy roads. Here we are doing 83 kilometers an hour. We hit 90. No, not quite. Not quite 90. Right. Much of this loaded up as we can. Try and squeeze these in as neatly and as tight as possible. Still probably going to end up with funny placements, even so, I think. Get almost get 5 in, but at least they're kind of cooperating and not flying off at odd angles, which is good. Yeah. I think I can get 3 across, but if I place this as close up to the side as I can, then I might be able to get... No. Stand up, you little sucker. Put that in there. See, what I can do is I can fit another row in between. So, Yeah, perfect. Okay, I think this is going to work. Yeah, okay, that will do okay, as long as I don't push that forward anymore. Yeah. Get another one at the back here. Perfect. Brilliant. There we go. Nice and crazy. Just me and you, group? Yep, seems like it for the moment, but you never know. Others might drop in later on. But it's fine if they don't. Ooh, that is wallowing quite a bit there, but kind of to be expected. I really hope it doesn't use all of the lime on that one field. That would be terrible. But just in case, we will... Actually, no, we don't need to stop by this field, because we can take it back to the shop. Bill. Need to... Park this guy right here. Bill from him. It's me. You know when I said I hope it doesn't use the whole lot for one field? I think it might actually. Oh, it needs an update, does it, huh? Seem to be doing an okay job. For the most part. So far, anyway. A few little blue spots where it starts off a new row, but that shouldn't be happening, I don't think. Interesting that it leaves like a strip on either side that's slightly less than the main strip. Very curious. Let's see how this is going. So this section should actually be all the same value, and it's not actually doing that. Interesting. So yeah, as you say, it is a little bit wonky at the moment, but I will take a little bit wonky over not good at all. It's it'll be fine. It'll be fine. So long as it's going to use every single bit of line. It's going to use an entire trailer load just for this small field. Which would be kind of insane to be honest. In fact, it's probably going to use more than a trailer load because it's still got at least 2 more rows there, probably 3 more. Yes. That is a little bad. not horrendous, but not exactly what you want, really. You're trying to be precise, you know. I get the feeling I might need another 8 bags of lime at this rate. Well, I can't buy any more, that's it. So hopefully get by what we've got, at least for now. Just have to see how that goes. Oh, please finish the field. Come on. I'm going to run out just before we finish this field. That is actually quite an insane amount of lime. I might actually leave that little strip that's left there, just for next time. But I think we're going to have to rebuild before we get to the end here. Slightly annoying. Maybe I'll just run over to the shop and grab a bag. And I don't have to bring the tractor back here, which would be annoying for interrupt the worker at this point, especially when it's probably only going to be less than a bag's worth to finish the field. Okay. Go. Oh, he's got one little last bit to do. Yep, one strip to do. That should then at least be not perfect, but I suppose better than nothing. These tram lines are going to cause me no end of headaches. Want a job done right? Apparently do it yourself. Apparently the worker doesn't know how to switch on lime spreader. Unbelievably annoying, but never mind. That bit, let's go down to the bottom, do the bit it didn't do down there. Right. Yeah. See it on the map there. Wow, so it's it was basically using an entire bag's worth of lime to do one pass. Kind of insane. Right. Maybe we will need to refresh the lime. That second field, good grief. Wondering if I should even bother right now, but no, I think I need to. because otherwise my precision score is go down, and that is not good for the future. Checking the sale items there. Nothing of note. So, whilst we're refilling here, guys, let me tell you about my day, because I've had a very nice day with Natalie today. We decided that we were going to go out, and we went out, went up to the local heritage park, fed the ducks, before we realised that there were signs everywhere telling us not to feed the ducks, which is really annoying because feeding ducks is awesome. There's a sentence I never thought I'd hear myself uttering when I was younger. But yeah, they're great. So after that, we actually decided to do something that I've been meaning to do for quite a while, and also sounded cool to Natalie. And that is visit our local living history museum. Back where we used to live, in Durham, or near Durham, there was actually a place called Beamish. And Beamish was amazing, because Beamish was like a absolutely huge, I think it was like world-renowned open-air living history museum. And there were like volunteers that would put on like period clothes and go around and, you know, reenact kind of life as it was during the museum actually covered from like 1880s up to like the 1960s or 70s, something like. Whoa! What on earth was that? I hit something. Don't know what. Maybe it was a tree branch. Don't know. That was rather crazy. But second there, guys. Just got to. Go. I think that should be. My internet is being horrendous right now, it would seem. Those over there, back where they belong. Oh my goodness me, that is not. Oh my lord, what is happening to my feed, to my Twitch feed? 1 second here, guys. I've got to fix this. This is actually kind of ridiculous. And my actual thing has completely disappeared. That's not good. I don't know where that's gone. Uh-oh. So I can't actually see if I'm streaming at the moment. I don't know why, but I refreshed my internet page on Twitch here, and it's completely removed my streaming widget from Twitch, and I don't know how to get that back. Where has it gone? Hang on a second here. Okay, that's better. Okay, I've got that back, but why is it the only thing that's there? That's better. That's better. Now it's all coming back. Goodness gracious me. That is not good. Why has that all gone everywhere? Deary, deary me. Okay. Yeah, that was very strange. I don't know. I don't know what happened there, but hopefully that is now back where it should be. Everything's there. Yep. Okay, that's fine. Just get rid of that. Okay. Okay. I think we're back in business. Yes. I think we are back in business. Ay, dearie me. It's not one thing, it's another, I tell you. Where was I then? Goodness me. But yes, so, long story short, used to go to Beamish. It was really, really good. But I found out a couple of years ago there's a place called Summerley up here, near where I live. And it's basically the same thing, but on a much smaller scale. It's more like just an open-air museum on the past as opposed to like a living history thing. But we decided to go and check it out. And yeah, it's a good day. Good day. Here's the thing, Groot. With precision farming, you can lime after you plant. I think you can also do it before. But you can also do it after. Which is strange, I know, because in the base game you have to lime first. But I believe you can lime at any point in the growth cycle with precision farming. Because as you can see, it is popping lime down. But yeah, but one thing this museum did have was these little things. Little strawberry candy bonbon sweet things. And there's a childhood memory. When I was a little kid, my local barber used to have a jar of these on his desk. And if you were a good little boy and sat there and had your hair cut with no problems, you would get a bonbon at the end. And they were so nice that I never caused a fuss. Not that I would have caused a fuss anyway. I was very good as a child when it came to getting their hair done. Never had a problem. Go. Okay. Yeah, Groot. I don't know why you can lime afterwards. I think it's because the amount of lime that you have to put down is dependent on the crop. I'm not actually sure. I wonder if it actually tells you in like the help menu here. Does it have anything for precision farming? Not that I can see. Yeah. Seemingly nothing there. Unless... Oh, right. Actually, here we go. Here we go. pH. Hmm. Okay, so it is dependent on the soil type, not the crop. And this would also seem to indicate that you have to do it before you plant. Interesting. Hmm. Well, I do not understand why you can do it after with precision farming as opposed to before, but that is fine. Okay, let me take a look at weeds. Do we have weeds? Oh boy, do we have weeds. Right. We need to get rid of those. Post haste. Whilst that's doing that, sky. Herbicide. I wonder if we can put one of those spot sensors. Thing so that it will, or whether it does that automatically. No, 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 no. That. That's better. Too close to that. Third time's a charm, yes, no doubt. Oh, goodness me, why has it done that again? Okay, my Twitch is absolutely all over the place at the moment, it would seem. My stream feed has gone again. I can't see what I'm actually streaming, so I can't actually tell if you guys are seeing this, but hopefully you are. I'm going to have to seriously look into this because it's been going slightly wrong, or slightly more wrong, I should say, every single week at the moment. It's not good. I do not understand why it is having such a hard time. I can't do without that window though, I need that window. Let's see if I can get it back again. Where on earth has it gone? Stream preview, there we go. Deary me. Right, I ran straight into a hedge, that's to be expected. Okay. Would at least seem that I still have a stream, which is good. Oh, goodness me. Couldn't write this stuff, to be honest. Really couldn't. Right. This guy up, get him working, because... Oh, come on. Now it's gone completely again. Can you tell? I've got a white screen here and suddenly... You see? See? Look there, the light's gone again. Ridiculous. Actually kind of ridiculous. But let's hope that's all we... If I look this guy up, can I... Sprayers, there we go. Can I add to this guy like a spray unit? It does not look like. Good grief, that is a gigantic piece of machinery. That's the one that was in the previous game. That is pretty big. Not as big as this guy, though. Okay, 1 second there, everyone. I have got to restart my window here because that is actually kind of hilarious how bad this is getting now. At least if all else fails, you guys will be able to catch up with me on YouTube later. Because that's still, at least OBS is still recording. Even if my my Twitch feed has completely dropped on me. Yeah. This is not the kind of thing you want to have to be dealing with halfway through a stream, to be absolutely honest. It's kind of the worst thing, but this is the life of a streamer, it would seem. I'll carry on driving for now whilst that is trying to do something. Right. Whereabouts did I actually have wheels? That is the question. Was it any of these fields? It was this field, main. Go. Right, let's see if it's working now. Oh no, no. I've actually taken the weeds off there. Excellent. And he's done this field. Perfect. Okay, on to the next field. We'll refill truck here. Do that field there. What a strange way to start doing the reading, but never mind, at least he's doing it. Goes up to that far corner to start over there. What on earth? I don't even know. That's just bizarre. Okay. Go. This guy, location, because I get the feeling that the way when that sprayer turning around. Who's gonna do it? Oh no. Gone quite nicely. Excellent. Alright. Oh my lord. Yeah. Yeah. It's causing problems everywhere. Hey babe, how's it going? Right. Still saying I have weeds, which is shouldn't be saying there, but never mind. We'll work that out as we get to it, because the weeds are now done. Finitoed. They are X-weeds. But never mind. Okay. Right, let me just save that there. Perfect. Ooh, what was that? I did indeed, yes. I was telling everyone about that earlier, babe. Our little trip to Summerlee, because I have my little bag of sweets here. So I was giving them the lowdown on what happened with that. That's not what I want. There we go. That's better. Much better. Right. Let's have another look at how things are going here. fields to do. This field, field 4, is going to take an absolute eternity. I think what I might do is concentrate on the fields that are going to be harvested first. So these two with being corn, they're not going to be ready for a while. And I don't think this sorghum field or the red beet field is going to be ready soon either. So the wheat will be next in a couple of months. Then after the wheat will be the red beets and the sorghum. And then we have corn, which will be 2 months after that. Okay, so the corn fields we can actually be mostly. Thank you, babe. Yeah, so I think these 3 fields are the wheat fields. Once these are finished, lined, then I think what we'll do is we'll move on. I don't want to be stuck too much. I would like to get on to the harvest sooner rather than later, shall we say. Because, yeah. We do need to start getting some products going. Turn that off. Turn that off. That's finally done. Oh, okay, that's fine still. Loaded. Excellent. Good as well. Okay. Everything is looking fine. Oh. Did this guy finish? He did indeed. Okay. So. Yeah. Then refill and set the final field. Hiya. What are you doing? Where are you going? I don't even think he knows where he's going right now, but never mind, at least he's doing something. Something strange afoot in the world of the yeah, that's more like it. That's where you want to be, something. That is much better. Right. Okay, never mind. We're back on course. We are back on course. best to sell? That's a fair amount of money just sat there in prefab walls. Oh, okay. Right now, I guess. Sure. We'll do that. Technically, it isn't a trailer for such things, but right now, that's all I've got. First, where I want you to be. Come on. Perfect. Okay. That. Okay. That was slightly harder than I thought it would be, but get them in one way or another. Would have to look pretty, they're only going down the road after all. This is not going to look at all pretty. This is going to look actually quite suicidal driving down the road, but this is all I can do. Okay. No, I think keeping them this way aligned is probably the safest solution. Quite so far away from me. There, okay. Gosh, the sooner they introduce auto-loading trailers into this game, the more I can feel, you know, at home with stacking products. I really want that. Get off me. No, not you. You. Out of the way. Squeeze it in here. That's it. Okay. 2 more. Yeah, we'll put these ones centralized like that. Like that. That looks terrible. I don't even think those top 2 are actually fastened on at the moment, so could be. Oh, yeah, no, those top 2 are not attached at all, so I have to be careful here. No sharp cornering. No crazy maneuvers. Camera, can you click? Oh, see? Camera, that's what happens when you mess with me. Why? Yeah, right now. Out. Out. None of your nonsense. Right. Get back to that in a second. Is he done? I think he's done, hasn't he? store, then we'll fill the other guy. Right, you, my friend, create job, go to target destination, right here. Go. Great job. Go to here. Start job. That's what I need. Okay. Yeah, I know, right? I was just in the middle of saying, oh yeah, what I don't need to do is, you know, pull off silly maneuvers. What I should have included in there was take any nonsense from the camera clipping through a tree. Yeah, that was not great. Oh dear. Blocked by an object. Could you not just drive in a straight line? What is the matter? Can't even leave them to drive in a straight line. No. Kinda ridiculous. Look at it, it's stuck. Just see it. Distance there. Ah dear. What are you gonna do? You've got to do everything yourself. That's what you've got to do. That's what you've got to do. Line refill. Bag. Pop this guy back on the worker. Hey, no problem, group. Thanks for dropping by. Catch you later. Right. Okay. Don't bother with the headlands. Just do the up and downs. There we go. Higher. You should now be able to finish that off. There you go. Right. Now go. Go! That thing can turn on a dime and it still ran into a lamppost. Ah, oh, don't you just love these machines and their incompetence? Right. So now it really is just that big field that we need to do. Out of my beet field for a start. Next. Okay, they're still not secured, but hopefully this time I can avoid trees. literally only need to get to the sell point round the corner. Make sure that I don't crash into anything. I want to go that way, but those signs are in very precarious positions there, so take a left here. Across the new yard. Right, come down here. And straight shot to the sell point. Hopefully. No. Yeah, lovely. Damn, sonny boy, that was a good amount of money. It was like 165,000. Very good. Right. Go and park back up in the yard, and then the sprayer should be at the shop by now, so there. And back over here. Nickel. Refill, and we'll head back over to the field. Our spraying duties. There we go. Perfect. Check the Discord. Oh, good grief. Ah, that dog. She literally just sat outside my door. Right now, babe. My lord. Ah. Deary me. I suppose we've been out all day and she hasn't seen me very much today, but it's like, goodness gracious. Ah. That wee pupper. She is a devoted hound, but goodness me, sometimes. Sometimes, Aoife, you're a pain. Still love you, mind you. But goodness me. Alright. Should be about ready to move on to this month though, which is good. You have not completed your task. What? Are these weeds too good for you, huh? See? That's better. Now you'll work. Okay. So you've got to show it how to do its job first, apparently. This guy is about done, actually, which is good. What's done should be the last bit here. We'll pop him back into this field in a moment. But oh my lord, we completely dropped. Please, for the love of God, just work. Oh, I think the whole of blooming Twitch just crashed on me now. Isn't that just lovely? I can't even do a stream on Twitch because my internet is just non-cooperative right now. That is actually kind of crazy. Right, okay, well, you know what I'm going to do, guys? Because you didn't get a farming stream video, a farming sim video last week on YouTube because I lost the footage. So I'm going to carry on for a little bit. Maybe not go to the full time I usually do, but let's try and do something. So pop this guy to work in this field. That guy is working in that field. I think we can now go to the farm. Go to the next month. There we go. And I'm going to continue recording this on OBS, and what I have is I will upload this to YouTube later on. And at least then you guys on YouTube will actually be able to watch the stream that was supposed to happen. Yeah, that's... There's a tractor there. Ooh, is that one of the big ones? I think it is, isn't it? 158k. T8. Is that the big one? Ah, the T8 Genesis. That's not bad, actually. What I could really do with is, you know, one of these big beasties coming up to the sale or something. This one here actually would be fantastic. This one is actually not that bad at all. I think we might grab that. $435. Let's buy that because you can never have too many tractors around the farm. That's a good purchase. Right, let me just see if I can get Twitch back up and running again here. Oh, yeah, there we go. I think we're back. We're back on Twitch. But, yeah, it's not doing what he's supposed to, but that's fine. As long as he's doing something, it's better than nothing. This guy is careening around this field at a crazy rate of knots. Alright, so are we not quite ready for harvest yet? Quite think this is its final growth state, is it? No, that is short grass, so we'll leave that as well. Go. But I'm going to need the other one of these, aren't I? It's parked closer. So, prep this guy ready to go. Start the harvest. It's not going to be until next month. Get him lined up here, ready to connect up. Actually, I suppose we could just connect it up. Boom. There we go. That. Perfect. I think if we leave him like that, ready to go, that will sort that out. Just see how this is going with the precision farming now. Yep, he's doing quite well there. Weeds, again, doing very well. All in all. Oh, nice, excellent. My score's going up little by little. Yeah, I think once we've actually done a harvest on the fields, these scores will all work themselves out, and hopefully it will also sort itself out with the liming in due course as well, because that's irritating that it's kind of sort of broken at the moment, but do we actually have any other areas that we don't have soil data for? Is there anything else that I'm missing? Because that's still not fully. I suppose there is this field, but we can't get any soil data for this field because it doesn't exist. And also all of this area, so maybe that's just always going to be not quite full. That would be slightly annoying if that was the case, but oh well, never mind. I think we are just going to make a quick stop to the next month though, because otherwise we're going to have to do whilst we wait for those machines to do their work. So let's just hop on to the next month, get the wheat harvest underway. Workers can carry on with their duties on the corn and the fields. Uh-oh, we have a wool cascade. Yeah. So much wool. Darn you sheep. Okay, are you done, wool? It's all good. We're good. I think we're good. Okay, so yeah, these two fields need dealing with next. We need to get them fully limed and fully weeded before okay. But first, this guy on the old harvest. Two. Okay. Two. That. That. And fire. He goes. Don't have to be that accurate. Just start. What are you? What are you? Giants, fix your AI, please. For the love of Griminy, fix your AI. It's literally kind of mad that it can't just start like this, you know? That it has to jiggle itself around for 6 weeks before it actually... and then try and drive through a shed? I do not understand. I get most frustrated when stuff like that happens. It's just irritating to me, you know? That's by starting here. Okay. Higher. And go. Starting. Oh, will you look at that? Perfect. About time. Goodness me. The line boy has... Alright, gotta fill this guy up. Look at this corn, man. It's fantastic. Fill, refill. Stream's back, hey. Good, 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 babe. Excellent stuff. Yeah, it's literally just the internet. For some reason, the internet in this office is terrible. just utterly, utterly terrible in every way, shape, and form. It would seem. Right. Out of the way. And then we'll get back into the sky. Start work again. Some more line. Perfect. Perfection. Now things are moving on the farm. Once again. Wait. Sir? What are you doing? Drinking on the job again. You know, I seriously think that all of my workers are just perpetually drunk. They're just on the cider all the time. I think that is the problem. really do think that I'm going to end up needing more lime. But we'll fill up another truckload. And then we'll go from there. We'll see. Buy enough lime to fill this truck with as much as I can possibly carry. There, perfect. There. Also perfect. One, two, three, four more bags. Hey, nice. Ain't seen a harvester in the sale at all, but we have better machines, so we don't need you right now. There's 4 of those for now. Perfect. Back. So. Beautiful. There we go. The 15 bags of lime heading out to the fields. Providing I don't roll this sucker. It's very shaky. Oh, that tank is empty. Actually, perfect. That is behaving itself, which is good. Right. Fill this guy again. He's actually nearly finished with his field. One more up, and then round the rest of the headland that he didn't do previously. And he should actually be finished with this field. And then we can have him work on the next one whilst harvest are all taken care of. Everything should be perfect. Strange way of taking those bags, game. It's taken all of the lower end bags. These top ones. Oh, it's going to take all of the lower level bags. That's fine. That's all right. No problem. Are done. Just when I said the next sat is behaving itself, would you kindly wait? I'm pretty sure of it, to be absolutely honest. I think all of my workers are drunk. Yep. Because sometimes... Oh, wait, no, wow, okay. He's actually been able to work out what to do. Kind of. What do we do? Oh, this is actual torture. We're going to take over, we're going to finish this ourselves, because apparently they just don't know what to do at all. Perhaps if we take the headland off them, then it'll at least be able to go up and down without too much problem. In theory. In theory, that sounds like a logical thing. In practice, who knows? Oh, it's ridiculous. It's kind of ridiculous. Do this little corner so that it's not quite as sharp. In fact, what I'm going to do is actually cut this off here. So. Yeah. Section. Maybe now I can put this on a worker and do his job. Shall see. Okay. Gonna behave? Swear to actual God, I do not know what the problem is with this darn machine right now. Seems like the latest update has completely shattered its AI. Because I'm pretty sure that this thing was working okay last time I brought it out of the shed to harvest some stuff. Now, it just seems incapable of any kind of action. Like, I'm actually impressed it managed to make it round the first headland in the way it did, especially after I found it buried in that wall over there. Let's do a little bit of this harvest ourselves, and then we'll put it on a worker to just do the up and down. That check on climbing guy to see how he's doing that. That is going to take some time. That is definitely going to take some time. Yep. But just have to see how that goes. Across the bottom 2 headlands completed. Then put it on the up and down work. Then whatever's left will only be maybe a headland. No headlands, just the up and down, higher. And we'll check back on you in a moment. This guy, meanwhile, does seem to have this kind of radiation pattern liming process that it does make it quite tricky to work out what it has and hasn't done. But I think it's more or less finished. I think there's a piece over here that it hasn't done. You see that bit there? It hasn't done that bit. Uh-oh, it's going to crash into this guy, no doubt. This guy up to the next beam runs. Sort out the red bead field next. It and the sorghum will be next on the harvesting list. It's, this guy, this bit has already been done, but once it gets around to this bit, we should be finished. So let's get this guy back. Back to the shed. I really need to sort out this kind of area. I think all of this has to go. All of it. In fact, we might do that right now, because all of these sheds here and the grain silo and everything attached to it is kind of just in the way. It's kind of preventing us from making this yard what we need it to be. That. We have unusable space. We can level that off. We can turn this into a proper area. We've already got one shed here, which is going to be our new workshop and fuel depot. So now we can expand here. Let's get rid of that bit of fence there. We'll cut that tree down. That tree down. And I think get rid of these bits of hedge here. So, pity I can't get rid of those telegraph poles, but that's fine. I'll kind of make this the outer wall. Right. There we go. Alright. Much better. Look at that. And once that fuel tank is empty, I will get that done. I'll get rid of that as well. I think you are done, my friend, so that's all sorted there. Right. Ooh, 80% for Lynx, so we need to quickly refill. This guy working again, and then we can grab a trailer and unload Lynx out. Go, perfect. Da 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 da. Back should do it. Oh yes. This guy in our red bead field. How much lime this is going to take, but probably a lot more than any of the other fields so far. We'll start with the headlands. 2 headlands and lots of up and downs. Okay. Go to work, son. We now need a tractor and a trailer. Question is, where did I leave all of my trailers? I should be able to find them. Where are they? I know there is, that's the loader. Ah, one of them's down there. Okay, one of them's there, yep, and the other one is there as well. Okay, cool. So what I need in that case is a tractor. I guess we'll take this guy. Bought him, so why not use him? Going to work straight away. That's going to. Fancy controls. Wow, look at that! Is very that is a very fancy side panel. And what do they think you have? 6 arms? Very fancy. Right. Okay. That is why I drive in cab. Because that bit incredibly difficult to drive down. So different now that I've put those buildings. Goodness. Whoa. Yeah, I'll work on that. Speaking of which, actually, we're kind of getting towards time now. A little bit longer, but not too much more. As of next week, I'm going to be switching over to roadcraft for our Wednesday streams, although next week it is going to be a Tuesday stream instead of a Wednesday stream, because roadcraft comes out on Tuesday, 20th, so we'll be doing roadcraft for a little while on Wednesday until Until we've given that that game a fair do, and then we'll switch back to farming sim, kind of alternate as when. Right. Let's get pipe out. Crikey, that is a very full grain tank. That's good. That is good. Serve us well for the coming winter months. Let me get bread out of that. It's just what we want. Finish off this bit. Worker was capable of doing properly. Crazy machine, this next set. It really is. Really like it. Right. And we get another field done. But I'm not sure. We've got to finish off this field. We head over to that one over there and start on that one. Providing I don't have to do any more line transportation, and might be able to get it done. But we'll see. I had wanted to get onto the red bean harvest, but that's not going to happen today, sadly. So I will make sure that when we come back to Farming Sim, after we've had a little dabble with roadcraft, that we have a veggie harvest to start us off, so that do one of those on the screen. I try and get another harvester as well, because yeah, it's those veggie harvesters do not have very large working ones. They are going to take quite a while to get. Last bit. Yeah. Bit. Go. Pipe out. Pipe in, I should say. And let's have transportation mode. It's crazy how this machine just folds up so neatly. Does make getting to our next field slightly tricky, because in fact I think what I'm going to do is travel to our field. If I try and go up that little road there, I think every single tree, and he's not planted this field, whoever owns it, so no harm, no foul, you know? That's what you get if you don't plant something in a field. I use it as a... Ooh, excuse me. I use it as a means of transportation. Lovely. Right. Operation mode, engage. Chunk. Okay. Start him off here. Empty tank. Okay, right. Has been started. On. Okay. Just do your job. Okay. I figured this guy would be taking quite a lot of line here, but we haven't gotten that far. Is that 2 headlands or 1? No, this is the second headland. I am going to have to go and get another truck's worth of lime to get this finished, but I think I will probably leave that to off-screen links, because we are very quickly running out of time here, so I don't want to... start rushing around, you could say. Last minute. Get all this sorted, so... Now, there we are. Okay, so he's back to liming. This guy has immediately run himself into what are you doing, sir? I don't understand what this thing thinks it's doing. I lined it up for it to get going with a harvest, and the first thing it does is that it takes a right turn out of the field and drives into a tree. Get to work. Watching you. You're gonna start? It's a miracle. And on that bombshell, everyone. On that bombshell, I'm going to end for today. So, I hope you all enjoyed. I hope those of you watching on Twitch weren't too off-put by the signal dropouts that I was suffering from today. I do apologise for that. I am trying very hard to work something out for that, and hopefully I can get something sorted soon. For you lot watching on YouTube later, you won't have a problem because I'll just be uploading the OBS file. So you're going to be like, what's he fiddling around for? What's he doing? No problem. But yeah. Anyway, that's it for today. Join me on Sunday where we will be picking up some SnowRunner, and then on Tuesday for some Roadcraft. So until then, I'm going to have to sort something out here. He's decided to drive himself into a wall again. But yeah, until then, guys, hope you all enjoyed, and as always, take care, stay safe, and I will catch you next time. Bye for now, everyone.